Being an electrician sounds simple. Wires, plugs, done. But this job kills more people per year than you'd think, and it's not always the way you'd guess. So let's follow Dave. Dave is an electrician. Electricians install and repair the wiring that powers basically everything. Homes, offices, factories. It's essential work, and it's also one of the most dangerous trades in the country. Let's break down exactly how, starting with the mild stuff. First up, the shock. Not the dramatic movie kind. The oops, I forgot to check if that was live kind. It happens constantly. A wire you thought was dead, a breaker someone mislabeled, a moment of not double checking. Painful, startling, usually survivable. This is basically a Tuesday for Dave. Next, falls. Electricians spend a lot of time on ladders, scaffolding, and rooftops, often while also concentrating on wiring instead of, not falling. Falls are actually one of the leading causes of injury in the trade, not electricity itself. Gravity doesn't care how many certifications you have. A distracted second on a ladder can end a career a lot faster than a wire ever could. Then, there's the spaces electricians have to work in. Crawl spaces, attics, the gap behind your wall that was clearly not designed for a human body. Heat exhaustion, bad air, getting physically stuck. It's not glamorous, but it adds up fast, especially in summer attic work. Now, we get to the scary one, arc flash. An arc flash happens when electrical current jumps through the air between conductors. And it happens in a fraction of a second, with heat hotter than the surface of the sun. It's not a metaphor. Arc flash temperatures can exceed 35,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why linemen and panel techs wear thick flame-resistant suits that look like they're prepping for a moon landing. This is the danger that turns routine panel work into a life-altering injury in under a second. Then there's high-voltage work. Substations, transmission lines, industrial equipment. This isn't ouch. This can stop your heart. Electrical current disrupts your heart's rhythm. At high enough voltage, contact can cause cardiac arrest instantly, which is why high-voltage electricians follow strict lockout-tagout procedures before touching anything. One skip step in that procedure is the difference between a normal shift and a funeral. Add weather into the mix. Storm damage means downed power lines, which are now live wires just lying in the street, sometimes underwater. Water conducts electricity extremely well. A live wire in a flooded street can electrify the water itself for a wide radius. This is why you're told to never approach downed lines. Ever. So how dangerous is this job? Really? Electricians consistently rank among the most hazardous trades in the country, with fatal injury rates several times higher than the average US occupation. Falls and electrocution are consistently the top two causes, which lines up with everything Dave's been through today. So why do people still become electricians? Because when you do it right, training, procedures, the right gear, this is one of the most stable, well-paying trades out there. Every single danger we just covered has a known fix. Lockout, tagout, insulated tools, arc flash suits, ladder safety, respecting downed lines. The job isn't reckless. The job just has zero room for shortcuts. Dave's gonna be fine, probably. Next time, we're going underwater, because apparently underwater welder is a real job, and it's somehow worse. Subscribe if you want to see which jobs come next, and let us know in the comments which dangerous job we should cover.